Welcome back to our Shopper Profile Report series. Today we're taking a look at the online health and beauty shoppers. The classic pharmacy target market, Chemist Warehouse and Priceline, have built very successful businesses addressing these shoppers in physical stores. But what about their online profile? Who are they? What do they want? Mark Fletcher, our Insights Manager at Power Retail, is back to talk us through the findings from over 20,000 shopper survey interviews we've conducted over the last 6 months.
Hi Ellie, it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back. The health and beauty industry has been developing since its explosive start in the 1910s. While the industry remained continuously growing throughout the 20th century, it's become one of the most significant commodities since the introduction of social media and digital shopping. For retailers, this information is essential if you're hoping to capture your audience at the right time. Given that, I guess it's important to have an accurate definition of online health and beauty shoppers.
Ellie, the research focused on shoppers whose last online purchase was a health or beauty product. Now, the beauty of focusing on shoppers' most recent online purchase is the details are clear in their mind. So that gives us a much more accurate insights. I mean, sometimes in surveys, they'll focus on generally what people do, and who knows what people do in general. So we just make sure we're focused on that last purchase.
That makes a lot of sense. And it also gives us a lot of confidence in our findings. See, money is pretty central to online shopping. So what can you tell us about the spending patterns of this market?
Okay, consumers' average spend is $150 per transaction. So according to the research, health and beauty products make up about 9% of all online purchasing, which is with, I got to say, a whopping 40% of shoppers making a purchase only 2 to 6 days ago. So they're making purchases quite recently. Now, unfortunately, if you like, 75% of those shoppers spend from $21 to $150, but there's something like 40% of them are spending under $75, and that doesn't include delivery and insurance charges.
Interesting. It's a bit less than the average online shopper. So what makes them worth targeting?
Loyalty, very simply. So these customers are above average in shopping at the same place more than once. And typically they're having 3.4 items in their basket. So every time they make an order, it's 3.4 items. Now, what that means is that they're usually not impulse purchases like clothing. What they are is those things that they buy over and over again. The foundation, mascara, concealer, things which females in particular buy on a regular basis.
Tell me about it. But there must be some items that people only buy once or twice, right?
Oh, look, yes, eyeshadow palette and makeup brushes. Look, they're typically a once-off or a very irregular purchase, but it's still good news if you have that line of products that people want to buy regularly. They like what they get from you, they repeat purchase, and of course we all know that particularly in beauty, there is a high proportion of, I found a good product, I'm just going to stick with that one.
Excellent. So we all know that Chemist Warehouse, who's currently at ranking 21st on the Power Retail Top 100 Retailers ranking list, has been very successful with their discount positioning. But will these shoppers ever pay full price?
Look, unfortunately, we're looking at almost half of those shoppers do buy mostly discounted products. So, and 37% of these shoppers plan their online shopping around sales events like Click Frenzy. So that means that they are shoppers who are price sensitive and who are looking for bargains. Now, those events that they like to go for, well, definitely Click Frenzy, Black Friday, Boxing Day. So what does that mean for retailers? It's about being prepared. It's about being in that market, being part in those events so that you know your shoppers won't go somewhere else and start to develop a loyalty to another retailer.
Oh, that's really interesting. I could talk about this all day. Unfortunately, we are pretty much out of time. So could you please give me a bit of insight what else is covered in this report?
There's a lot, Ali. We've got some really interesting findings on their delivery and return preferences. and something that you'd find fascinating, how they engage with influencers and apps. And then these both have very significant marketing implications.
Absolutely. Now, I say this every time, but this is definitely required reading for every retailer across a whole range of categories. Be sure to check out powerretail.com.au and you can buy a copy of the report for $3.99, or you can get a year's access to our ever-growing library of over 80 reports and white papers for only $12.99.
That is amazing value, Ali. It's just incredible.
It's insane. You'd be crazy not to take it.
Indeed.
So I just wanted to thank you for your time. But what's next for the Power Retail Insights team?
Well, our detailed report on sales events and how retailers can leverage them comes out very soon. And then in October, we're releasing our latest online shopper tracking data, which is part of the quarterly review. So there's a lot coming up.
Oh, it's so exciting. Now remember to check out our website and keep on retailing.